Hello everyone, welcome to class today. We're going to start out on our mat. If you'd like to join us in a chair, have a seat. Today we're going to be doing some more upper body movement. So get into a nice comfortable seated position. If you're on a mat and you'd like to be a little lifted, you can grab a blanket or a towel to sit on. I'm going to grab mine. And have a seat. Let's take the shoulders up and back a few times. Just get a little movement into that upper body, neck area. Good. Take a little rock side to side, maybe front to back. And if you want a little stir around. If you're doing that stir, go ahead and stir in the opposite direction. Good. One more time. Wonderful. We'll get seated, close the eyes, and take a couple hot breaths in through the nose and out to the mouth. Wonderful. Let's do it again. In through the nose and out to the mouth. Very good. One more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Yes, close the eyes. Take a few moments of pause here. Maybe check in with the body, start at the top of the head and kind of slowly work your way down. See if shifting or moving slightly would make you feel more comfortable, more restful. See if you can soften the jaw, the muscles around the eyes. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Belly softens. 2 more breaths, just like this. Good. If the eyes are closed, slowly begin to blink the eyes open. And again, we'll take a couple shoulder rolls. If you are seated on your mat, don't feel like you need to sit in the same position or whatever position you're in the whole time. Feel free to shift and move the legs so the legs and back and hips can be comfortable the whole time we're here. Let's just start some movement with the arms. So give them a little shake. Just kind of shake out hands, wrists, shoulders. Shake it out. Sometimes we hold on to tension and we don't even know it. So this just helps kind of get things moving. Good. One more breath. Nice. Okay, great. So continuing on with that little bit of movement and kind of waking up the body some, we're going to do a bit of dry brushing. So you don't actually need a brush. You can use one if you want. But we're just going to take the hands and just kind of rub the hands together. Palms just rub together, create a little warmth. Good. And then we're going to start at the foot or however far down you can reach. So it can be shin, knee, thigh, whatever. We're going to start down as far as you can and just rub. Get that heat and rub around. If you're down by the foot, maybe you get the bottom of the foot and the heel and then start rubbing upward. Shin, calf, around the knee, maybe a little circle around the knee. And then up to the thigh, front, sides, back, around the hip. Good. Let's do the other side. So again, if you want, bring those hands together, give them a good little rub, create that warmth. And then we're going to start down on the other foot or the other leg. So rub down. Again, if you're on the foot, maybe you can get to the bottom of the foot or the heel, around the ankle, shin, calf, knee, front and back. Get up to that thigh. Good. And then to the hip. Wonderful. All right, let's keep going up the body. So again, give those hands a little rub. We're going to do arms around the shoulders. Remember, do front and back. Good, other side. Good little rub. Nice, you can do the belly, the sides, and the back. Make sure you get back by that low back, mid back area. And chest. Good, back, neck. And maybe take that a little more gently, fingertips. And you can work your way up to the face if you want, jaw, forehead. You know, maybe even you rub the head. Good. Ears. And then just let those hands release. Take a big breath. Good. And just kind of feel the sensation in the body. You might feel some tingling. Just kind of feeling maybe that skin waking up or those muscles waking up a little bit. One more breath here. Very good. Take the chin to the chest. Let's add some movement side to side, nice and slow. Take your time to explore that neck, chin, shoulder area. Good. And then bring the head back to center and all the way up. Wonderful. Take the left arm out to the side. Thumb's going to point up for the moment. Take the chin down and take that right ear over to the right shoulder. And all you're going to do with that left hand is turn the thumb down and then turn the palm up. Good. So we're just kind of getting a little rotation here for the shoulder. And you can take that rotation as far as you'd like. Just pay attention to that shoulder joint. Good. One more. Nice. Bring the hand back to the leg. Head comes back to center. Let's try the other side. So now right arm reaches out, thumb up. Take the chin down, left ear to left shoulder, and we'll start that same movement. Just kind of rotating that hand around. A few more here. And being conscious that this side might be different than the first, and that's totally normal. Very nice. Let's do two more. Good. And thumb down. Nice. Bring the head back to center. Right hand back to the leg. Roll those shoulders up and back. Great. So we're going to add a little bit more here. Again, feel free to move the legs however you want. If you need to change up that shape, go for it. So we'll take the left arm out again to the side. Take the chin down, right ear to right shoulder. And we'll do that same movement a couple times. Palm up, palm back. Good. One more. Nice. Bring the palm to face up. Head comes to center and then reach that hand up. Good. Exhale, take it down, turn that palm back and take a look to the right. Inhale, head to center, hand lifts. Good. Let's do it one more time. Sweep that hand down, turn the palm to face behind you as you turn the head to the right. Good. Inhale, lift that arm up. Now we're going to bend the elbow, bring the hand down to about shoulder height, and again, turn the head to the right. Inhale, bring it all back to center, hand lifts. Good. Let's take it down. Same thing. Bend the elbow. Take a look to the right. Good. Inhale, bring it back up and release that arm down. Nice. Shoulder roll. Great. Let's try it on the other side. So take that right arm out to the side, palm facing up, chin down. Take your left ear over to your left shoulder, and we'll take just a couple of those hand rotations. Good. Nice. One more. Palm up. Bring the head back to center. Inhale, bring that arm up. Good. So now we're going to sweep that hand down and turn and take a look to the left. And then we're going to sweep it back up. Bring the head back to center. Good. One more time. Take it down and look to the left. Good. Sweep it up. This time we're going to add that elbow bend. So bend the elbow out to the side. Hand comes down to about the shoulder height. Take a look to the left. Inhale, back to center. Reach that arm up. Good. Bend the elbow, take a look to the left. Good. Inhale, reach it back up, and we're going to sweep that arm all the way down. Wonderful. Shoulder roll. Good. All right, let's give those shoulders a little bit of a break. Again, change your leg shape if you want. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So right hand comes behind or to the side, left hand in front. Inhale, lift up, press through those fingertips. Exhale, if you want, you can walk those hands a little more to the right. Again, inhale, lift and reach, press those sits bones down, crown of the head lifts up. Exhale, find your twist. Maybe even that left hand comes across and connects to the right thigh. One more breath, lifting up, finding your twist. Good. Inhale, hands rise. Let's go to the other side. Left hand to the side, right hand in front. Inhale, press to the fingertips, rise up. Big, long, tall spine. On the exhale, walk the hands a little to the left. Good. Inhale, lift again, get tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more if you want. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, this time maybe that right hand comes across to the left thigh. Lifting tall, finding your twist. Soften that jaw a little bit. One more full breath in this twist. Next, inhale, hands rise. And release those arms down, shoulder roll. Okay, let's add a little bit more to that shoulder arm movement. Take the hands and bring the palms together. Good, into this prayer hand shape. And take the hands and press them a little bit away from the chest. We're going to slide the hands to the right as we take a look to the left. And then bring it all back to center and try the other side. So hands slide to the left and take a look to the right. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. Good. Let's do it one more time each side. Inhale to center. Inhale to center. And to the side. Good. Bring it back to center. Now bring the hands, clasp the hands together. Bring the hands to the chest. Let those shoulders soften down. Jaw softens. Take a couple breaths here. You can close the eyes if you'd like and just kind of feel the chest rise up to meet the hands. So we're working on that tall posture. Always so good to work on that posture whenever you can. Strengthen those back muscles. Find some length in the spine. Good. This is going to be our inhale. So on our inhale, we're going to feel that chest rise up towards the hands. As you exhale, we're going to take those hands, press the palms away, and round the spine a little bit. Get a bit of a stretch in that shoulder, upper back area. Inhale, bring those hands back. Chest to meet the hands. Lift it up. Exhale. Round a bit and press the hands away. Good. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Press it away. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, bring those hands back to meet the chest or the space by the heart. Soften the jaw. Soften the eyes. Maybe let them close. And you can maybe feel the breath in the body here. Maybe you feel the chest kind of rise and fall with the inhales and exhales. Good. Jaw softens. Legs soften. Great. Blink the eyes open if they're closed. And we're going to add on to that movement. So inhale again, chest rises to meet the hands. Exhale, press the palms away around the shoulders, and then we're going to reach up on the inhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, press those hands away from you. Good. Bring it back to center. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, lift those hands up. This time, bend the elbows as you exhale. Great. Bring those hands back in front. Inhale, hands and chest together. Exhale, press those hands away. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, spread them out. Press through the heels of the hands. Good. Hands come back together. One more time. Hands to chest. Inhale. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, rise it up. This time, bend those elbows, squeeze it down. Very good. Arms come all the way down to the legs. Roll the shoulders up and back. Great. Wonderful job. All right, let's get some movement into those legs. take your right leg and bring it out to the right side. So if you're seated, just slide that right leg out to the right side as much as you'd like. Right hand's going to stay on the right thigh, or you can bring that forearm down if that feels okay. Inhale, we're just going to swoop that left arm up and over and reach, and then bring it back. Good. And up and over. Good. And take it back. If that bothers the shoulder, you can sweep in front and kind of reach and bring it back. Let's do it again. Sweep it in front and reach. Good. And bring it back. One more time. And bring it back. Nice. Switch it out. So if you're on the mat, help that right leg come in. Bring the right leg in, left leg out. If you're in your chair, bring that right leg back to center and slide that left leg out to the side. Left hand or forearm's going to stay by that thigh. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, take it back down. Good. Again, sweep it up. And take it down. As always, you can sweep in front and reach. Good. That's a great low back side stretch. Reach. Good. One more time, however you choose. And bring it back. Great. Both legs come back into center, however it's most comfortable for you. And if you tend to bring the same leg in front, go ahead and switch it out, as long as that's okay for knees and hips. Inhale, hands rise. Let's get a little side stretch. Take that right arm down to the right side. Left arm reaches up and over. Good. Maybe play around a little bit. Turn the chest down towards the thigh. And then if you want, open that chest up towards the ceiling. Let's take one more full breath. Maybe turn it down. Maybe open it up. Good. Back to center. Roll the shoulders. Great. Let's switch it out. Take that left hand down. Right arm reaches up and over. Nice big stretch along the side of the waist. Good. And if you want, roll that chest down a little towards the thigh, then open it up towards the ceiling. One more time. Take it down. And open it up. Great. Release those arms down. Roll the shoulders up and back. Wonderful. Okay, if you're on your mat, you're going to come to hands and knees. If you're using your chair, go ahead and stand up and put your hands on the seat of your chair. We're going to come into a tabletop shape, which is just hands and knees. If you're on your mat and you want a little extra padding underneath those knees, take your blanket or your towel, or you can even kind of fold up your mat a little bit more to find some extra padding. So hands come down underneath the shoulders. Knees come down underneath the hips, or if you're in your chair, feet are underneath the hips. So you're kind of standing with the hands on the chair. On the inhale, tilt the pelvis down towards the floor. Belly drops a little bit. Shoulders slide back towards the hip with a slight look forward. Exhale, round the spine so that tailbone points down towards the floor now. Press into those hands. Chin can move towards the chest. Inhale. Bring it back to that first option. Exhale, round. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale. Feel that wave along the spine. Keeping that spine flexible and moving. So good for the rest of the body. One more exhale. Great. And then we'll move into a downward facing dog. If you're on your mat, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. If you're in your chair, just send those hips back so the arms can be straight and kind of feel that stretch through underarms, shoulders, chest. Everybody can press one heel down and then the other. Getting a stretch there for calves, hamstrings. And then however you want to, we're going to come to standing. So maybe feet walk to hands or hands to feet. Use that chair as much as you like. Keep the hands on the thighs, press into the heels, rise up nice and tall. And roll the shoulders up and back. Wonderful. Good. Give it a little shake. I'm just going to scoot this off to the side. And let's do a bit of standing and balancing work. If you're on a carpet like I am, it'll be a little bit more challenging with balance. So the cushier it is, the more challenging it is to balance. So take those feet, bring them about hip distance. Good. You can always take them wider if that helps you feel a little more stable. We're going to have a tiny bend in the knee, so no locking the knees here, just staying nice and bouncing. Even just bounce it out a little bit. Kind of let those hands shake, those legs shake. Maybe we add a little tiny twist side to side. Good. We want to let that body just let go. Shaking is good. Good. One more time. One more breath. Wonderful. Let it go. Let's take the feet even wider now. So feet are wider than shoulders. If you can, turn the toes to face towards the long side of the mat. So feet are trying to be parallel, but as always, maybe you find a shape that's a little bit different than mine. Inhale, reach those arms out. We're going to start in a 5-pointed star pose. And this is a good balancing, but also a really good strengthener. Feeling the heels press down, the top of the head lift up, the fingertips reach out, and you can even turn those palms down and feel like you're pressing the palms down towards the floor. Like you have a stack of books and you're trying to push it down towards the floor here. Lift the crown of the head up, feel tall, press those heels out. Good. 2 more breaths. Nice job. Exhale, release those hands down. Roll the shoulders up and back again. Maybe a little shake. Maybe a little twist. Good. Keep those feet wide. Take those arms out. Now, you might want to walk your feet in a little bit more towards each other. We're going to try a bit of balance. Shift the weight over to the right foot and left toes can touch. So if you've got a chair nearby or if you've got a wall nearby, like me, you can use that wall or chair for some extra balance. And maybe you stay with just those left tiptoes on the floor. Or if you like, you can play around and maybe try to lift that left foot up. Again, use chair, wall, whatever you like. Always helps to keep the eyes on one spot when we're working on balance. Don't forget to breathe. Good, one more breath. And exhale, release, and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe again, that little bit of a twist. Yeah, good. Shoulder shimmy. Let's try it on the other side. Arms again, reach out. Now we're gonna go towards the left. So left foot down to the mat, right toes can touch. Maybe you grab that wall, grab that chair, whatever you like. Stay right here if you choose, or play around with lifting those right toes off the mat. Good, tapping down as many times as you'd like. Great, we're just kind of exploring. This is just an exploration of how the body feels today. Good, don't forget to breathe. Nice, one more breath. Good, exhale, release it down and shake it out, shake, shake. Good, shake those arms, shake those legs. Maybe take that little twist. Fantastic. Okay, let's take those hips side to side. So a little bit of a bend in the knee, side to side. You can even kind of rub around those hips or thighs. Get some movement there. Nice, we'll do a little circle. Good. You got it, and then circle the other direction. Wonderful. Okay, great. Let's do one more standing stretch here. So feet go wider. Again, maybe feet are parallel with each other. Maybe their toes are turned out a little bit. If you've got your chair, you can always bring it in front of you. You can also use the wall here, facing the wall, to kind of help in that halfway option. Knees are a little bent. We always want to keep those knee joints nice and happy. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up really tall. Feel the top of the head lift, heels down just like that star pose. Exhale, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward, start to bend forward from the pelvis. So feel that tilt in the hips and the pelvis here. Hands can stay at the tops of the thighs. Maybe use that chair. If you've got some yoga blocks, you can use that too. Hands can slide down the thighs if you want, maybe to the shins, maybe down towards the floor. Pay attention to how that low back feels, how the hamstrings feel here. Head is heavy. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Any issues with dizziness, you can always come up about halfway, keeping that head a little bit above the heart. One more breath wherever you are. Good. Knees bend, press into the heels, hands come back to the thighs. Slowly stand, long spine. Stand all the way up. Roll those shoulders up and back. Great. Bring those feet back together. And shake it out. Shake, shake. Good. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor. So however you want to get back to your seated position, find your way. Good. And we're going to do the same shape whether you're seated in a chair or you're on the mat. Let's take that right leg out in front. I'm going to turn a little bit so it's a bit easier to see me here. So right leg out in front. Left foot is going to come on top of that right thigh. So if you're seated in a chair, that right knee can be bent with the right foot on the floor. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to just go back and forth. Little bit of tilt, back and forth. If you're seated and this feels like it's too much, you can always take that foot to the floor and continue on with that rocking. Good. Same thing, if you're in a chair and lifting that foot up to the top of the thigh doesn't quite work, feel free to just cross the ankle. And we're going to do that same tilt back and forth. Good. And let's switch it. Other leg goes straight. Take that foot on top of the thigh. Maybe you cross it on the ankle. Maybe you bring it to the mat. Wherever you are, we're just getting a little external rotation for this bent leg. Little hamstring stretch or glute stretch for the other leg. Soften through those shoulders. Good. 2 more breaths. Nice. Good. And bring it back up. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So again, if you're on your mat and you've got that blanket or towel, you can have a seat on it. In your chair, just bring the soles of the feet towards each other. Knees are going to come out to the side. Let's do that same rock we were just doing, back and forth. Good. And you can even add a little movement of the spine, kind of like those cat and cow rolls we did earlier. As you exhale, round it back. As you inhale, tilt it forward, open through the chest. Good. One more, back and forth. And bring it back to center. Now let's do a little side to side. A little half circle here. Side to side, hands can rest on legs, thighs. Keep that breath going. A few more side to side. Very nice. Good. Bring it back to center. And just pause. So maybe we're tilted slightly forward. Hands can come to thighs, down to the shins or calves. You can even bring the fingertips to the floor. Notice what's happening with the majority of the spine here. See if you can keep it as long as possible from the top of the head down to the base of the spine. Breath, full. Good, 2 more. And again. Good, come all the way back up. Nice. Now it's time to relax. So if you're on your mat, you can come down to the floor. If you're in your seat, go ahead and lean back. Let those legs just kind of fall out in front of you. Find a really comfortable shape, whatever is comfortable for you at this point. If you come down to the mat, knees bent might feel better than legs straight, just kind of depending on how your low back feels today. So take a few breaths here to really figure out the shape that works for you. And maybe laying flat on the back doesn't quite work. So you can always lay and roll on one side. You can lift your feet up and set them on your chair maybe, or you can even put them up on the wall, let the feet kind of rest on the wall here. Maybe you've got some pillows that you put underneath your knees. Whatever feels right for you. Take about 3 more breaths to find your most comfortable shape. And as you settle in here, hands and feet soften. Eyes and jaw soften. Chest, belly, back, legs relax. You've done such great work today, getting in some movement, stretching and strengthening the body. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me today.